Okay, this isn't a fear factor thing, right? I've never had this before. You actually like the slime. I'm about to do something that just a few short years ago would have been impossible.
I was born into a cult. Virtually every aspect of my life was controlled. Dropping everything in the middle of the week just because you wanted to go try something new wasn't exactly on the menu.
But I escaped. And now I live in New York City. And today I'm traveling up to Harlem to, shall I say, get my hands dirty. That's going to make so much sense in just a second.
Honestly, I'm a tad nervous for this episode.
Okay, Matt.
We're here.
Bro,
We're here.
what the is this? So we're trying, this looks like a piece of dough.
Yes.
I have no idea what's in front of me, but what is probably the most interesting to me, the way I was raised, is what's not in front of me.
Wow.
Because what's not in front of me is there is no utensils. There is no...
Nothing.
Nothing. What are we doing? I see a big bowl of soup.
And this. And you have to figure out how to mix it. Take your fufu out first, though.
This is fufu.
Appreciate fufu, yes.
This feels like a boob. That's what it feels like. It feels like a boob.
Swallow it. I know. But that's part of the culture. It's part of like learning.
So today, Cultured Crew, today we are in an authentic African cuisine spot in North Harlem.
Yep.
Uh,
Accra Express Restaurant.
Okay, what?
Take it out.
Just
slap it out.
Plop it in there. Okay, we're gonna
flip it in there. It's cool to see. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. You eat with your right hand.
I eat with my left, usually. I'm a left-handed person.
But culture takes you to your right hand.
Okay.
Culture takes you to your right hand.
Culture takes me to my right hand?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
So, this is how they eat.
Okay. Hey, what do I have buckets for? I don't think I got this on camera.
You ready?
I brought buckets of water right here.
Oh my God. This is how you wash your hands.
Okay.
So as you eat and you do your thing, you get to clean yourself.
We're going to be eating finger foods.
Absolutely.
Eating with our hands.
Absolutely.
Buckets to wash.
Yes.
Bro, I'm so
And your left hand stays clean.
Oh, left hand stays clean. Gotcha.
Your left hand stays clean.
Okay.
Now, first, let me tell you, I'm not no expert.
Okay.
Did not grow up in the middle of it, but I was exposed to it, and I love it.
This actually feels so good.
Ain't it crazy? Describe it. How would you describe it?
I love the texture. It's tapping me into my inner child already.
Wow. It's almost a Play-Doh.
Yeah.
But a little more I don't know, what would be the word for how you can...
It feels like clay to me.
It is a clay type feel. I can feel that all day. It
feels like a mixture of clay mixed with, the way I was raised in fundamentalist Mormonism, we would have basically a Thanksgiving meal, which a big part of Thanksgiving is mashed potatoes.
So you do holidays with your family, or it's not Thanksgiving?
This is a great question and good for the culture.
Good.
No holidays.
Wow.
Almost no holidays except a select few. Wow. So no birthdays.
No birthdays.
Grew up not celebrating birthdays. Never had Christmas.
Wow.
Grew up never celebrating Christmas. But the two holidays we would do were Independence Day.
Yeah.
And
you can take it, eat now, or however you want to. I at least got we got in the conversation, so you can finish. But we're gonna eat in a little bit.
Okay.
I just want to because I want to know now. I'm interested.
Yeah, and Thanksgiving, and so we would have Independence Day and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving in America, I don't know how you had Thanksgiving.
I'll give you some details.
But we had mashed potatoes, turkey, and stuff like that. So the texture of this reminds me of a stickier mashed potatoes. Now I never ate mashed potatoes with my hands. Ever.
Wow, never. So would you be in trouble? How does your culture carry it there? Are y'all very structured in the sense of silverware lined up, nice, proper side, or you guys, or not?
100%. Everything was very particular.
All right. So you ready for this?
I've never done this, so what do you do?
All right. Get your pretty good solid piece.
Okay.
Everybody would and
That
get
good?
you a nice scoopable.
Okay.
Look, you're gonna give a good little like mush
Oh,
into
I gotta
it.
do something with it. Am I making a spoon?
In the sense of making a spoon, exactly. The sense of making something scoopable.
I'm
right?
making a spoon.
Right,
That's
right,
so
right.
fantastic. Okay.
Making it in the sense of a spoon,
You just dipping it in there.
and you take it in it, and you get your scoop, and you take it.
Oh, and yours is so slimy. I'm not as slimy.
Oh my god,
What the fuck?
the taste is undescribable. It's so good. Mm-hmm. Describe it. What do you? How would you describe it? Crazy. First reaction, raw reaction. Let's go.
I have so many reactions at once. Here's a second.
Isn't it crazy?
It is so crazy. So
Absolutely, an experience in itself.
there are so many things that just went
Right.
through my body as I did that.
First of all, I think the sense of sticking your hand into something is a oh my god, it's so taboo for you as a
That's what I was just gonna say. So it feels good,
right.
but it feels. This is gonna be a strange word to say. It feels naughty.
I feel you.
It
I feel
feels-
you.
It
Like
feels.
it feels
It feels.
Yes.
Like a little bit of shame. Like somebody is about to say,
Stop.
"What the fuck are you doing? Making such a mess, sticking your hand in food." I've never done that before. And yours is slimy. Mm-hmm. But it tastes great.
great.
And it just goes to show that there's so many ways to do things.
Crazy.
There's more than one way to eat food.
I think it's a beautiful part of culture itself.
Say what?
I think it's a beautiful part of culture by itself.
What's
The
that?
foods that you get to could be taboo to you, could be completely normal to somebody else.
That's right. Like this is like hearing the slurp. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Like it's not only good, it literally, I feel myself getting outside of my comfort zone.
It is very much. You almost feel like you said naughty. You almost feel like
I'm about to get a little bit in trouble, or at least a little bit of like, I don't know, somebody, like if you did something in public
shamed.
and somebody's looking at you like, what are you doing? What the fuck? And you gotta just have a healthy dose of, I don't give a fuck.
That could be a cow foot. Yeah, pig foot. Actually, I don't know which ones they put in here.
This is probably just some bone, right?
And we have the mix.
Now, there's another part of me digging my hand. Well, there's another part of me digging my hand in that felt like again, it sort of felt like me caring about what it looked like and like, I don't know, like almost a subtle sense of shame. Because it looks like I'm doing something that, I don't know. Because like I'm making a mess. I've splashed on my white shirt.
Oh my god. So, what would be some typical foods for you growing up? Is it normal
Yeah.
Americanized?
That's a good question. So we grew up on a farm.
Okay.
So any sort of farm food,
Okay.
like we would have any sort of vegetable you can imagine.
Do you want to eat any?
Any sort of a vegetable you can imagine. Corn, potatoes, tomatoes, carrots, peppers. And then we grew our own animals as well. So we would have farm fresh eggs, chicken, beef, so steak, pork, turkey, that sort of thing. Anything connected to Midwest to Western farm life was pretty typical.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I don't even know what the most. Honestly, I know the most out of the box thing that I ever had growing up.
And that part of it was slurp.
That slurp is. But it's funny. I just realized the thing that was the most cultured thing to eat growing up. That doesn't. It's so basic. kind of to me now is sushi rolls.
Okay.
I had
Wow.
sushi for the first time when I was like 19,
Wow.
and that was like
Wow.
a big deal.
Wow.
I love sushi. Sushi's great, but I mean, we had some like Chinese food here and there once in a while, but for some reason, having fried rice didn't feel as much of a big deal like actually having a sushi roll had. But yeah, steak, mush. Definitely never eating with your fingers.
Never. Never.
Unless you had like a hot dog or a hamburger or something like that.
So many questions about your life, man. So many.
Yeah, because, I mean, for people watching, like,
I'm
just
coming
feel
from
like
somebody that has no. Until you told me about it, I would have never even thought about it. I would have
what's
never
really
even.
cool is like we're just getting to know each other.
Literally.
Like
Literally.
we had this
Literally.
click instantly of like, dude, I'm so curious about where you come from and how you think, but there's still so much to learn. Like we were talking off camera, we were like, we're coming from literally opposite ends of life, and
Completely, 100% growing up as an American, parentless, doing what I wanted, crazy, no structure, no structure, no family. Like, I have brothers, yes, but coming from something like that to even wrap my head around what some of the experiences you may have been through is crazy to me. Like, you know, so you guys travel as a family. How close were you with all of your 44 siblings?
I mean, we all lived in one house.
All of you guys in the same place?
One house.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
as far as traveling goes, we didn't do a lot of travel. We did a lot of...
Wow.
The only thing we really traveled, because it's a big part of our culture to gather to Zion. That's the language we would use.
Zion?
Zion.
Wow. So it has its own language.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what's one thing cool? I came into this without doing any research on anything, so I could hear everything from you fresh. I have questions that are completely fresh because I have no clue.
Yeah. So traveling was not a big deal because a big part... So there's so many details that you could go down with fundamentalist Mormonism. But one of the things is we had to be connected to this godlike power called the priesthood in order to be saved. And the priesthood, this godlike power, was controlled by the leaders of our church. Like everything that we wanted to, any blessing we were going to have in life was going to be from God through the leadership, through this power called the priesthood. Like literally every aspect, from any way of advancing in life, like a big major milestone is getting married.
Getting married.
But you don't want to just go off and get a wife. You want to get the wife that God wants for you through the priesthood. So I literally had a church arranged marriage.
Wow.
So that I could have a priesthood marriage. So that I was going to be married not just for this life, but it would also mean that my marriage would be valid in the cosmos. Eternal marriage. Literally would use that language. Eternal marriage. Yeah. So that ties back to why we didn't travel that much. Because you wanted to, we were taught that you want to be where the priesthood is. Be close to your blessings. Be close to your blessings. Be where you can be blessed by the people that have the authority of God to bless you.
Wow. So school for you, you say, of course a lot of these things were given to you by your parents. Now, 44 siblings. How many moms?
4 moms. So each of them had 11 to 13 kids each.
Wow. So you guys did your own schooling?
Yeah, homeschooled. We actually had our like a schoolhouse. A schoolhouse on our property. My birth mom. I mean, that's a word that most people don't have to hear very much, but it's a word that we have to use. Birth mom.
You have to say your birth mom.
Well,
because
it's a word. They're all my mom.
Wow.
So you'd say that, like, here's my mom Christine, my mom Anna, my mom Deborah, my mom Late. They were all our moms, but your birth mom is the one that actually gave you birth. And so my birth mom was like the school teacher.
Wow.
For the siblings, for all of us, yeah. All the grades, youngest to oldest. Yeah.
And you guys are living out in the middle of Utah.
Yeah. Suburb of Salt Lake City in a super small town called Riverton, Utah. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Nobody has heard of it. Like,
growing your own foods.
Yeah.
Living off your own property.
Yep.
Segregated from the world. Completely away from anything.
That's right.
No phones, no internet. How old are you?
We had phones and we had internet. I'm 37.
Okay, so you're in the age. Do you have video games, things like that? No way. As in, they would not dare give you that because it's bad, or they just didn't know about it?
Kind of a blend. So, the way we were raised is the outside world was sort of like evil.
Say again?
The outside world was sort of evil.
Really?
Yeah. So,
wow.
We were preparing ourselves for the destructions of the world. Like, the entire world was going to be destroyed.
Wow.
And
that's crazy.
And so
y'all was scared of this all, not scared, but you were preparing for it.
Yeah.
At all times, like.
Yeah, something that Mormons are known for is like their food preparation. And a lot of the food preparation was like preparing for when a great famine is gonna come, like something in the, like how.
So y'all are stuffing jars full and shoving them down in a basement.
100%.
Somewhere.
We had a huge cellar full of fruit, full of vegetables, canned goods, you know, for when the destructions were gonna happen. Like, it was gonna happen any day.
Wow. Destructions. And these were given to you by.
Passed down from church leaders over the years.
No telling when it was coming, but it's coming.
Yeah.
But soon. Always soon, to create some kind of urgency or kind of some need to be.
You know, I think it comes, now that I've been out of it, because I've sort of asked myself, where did that idea come from? I actually think it came from, it's a Christian idea. It comes from the second coming of Jesus. So there's this idea in Christian culture that Jesus is going to come back. Or he's going to set things in order. And we felt that we were the one true church. We were the reason the earth has not been destroyed. We're the one true church left.
Wow.
God, like, and it creates this very interesting dynamic where you think that you're special.
Wow.
But you also have all this pressure to perform and to be so good. And
that's what I mean by scared. Not as scared, but you're like, you feel like you need to be on your toes with that. No slack.
All the time. Yeah.
Wow.
There's so many. I want to almost do a whole episode just on that, because we were actually so scared. There's this whole concept growing up that was called never get on the devil's ground. And getting on the devil's ground could be anything that is you doing something outside of your property, doing something.
Do you guys call it sinning?
Sinning?
Is it sinning for you? So things like that, getting outside of your property would be a sin.
Unless my dad, who was my file leader, told me to go out. Like, I remember when I was 17.
Wow.
When I was 17, I remember going to sneak out to meet my cousin to sit at a park to eat pizza.
Wow.
And we knew both of us were sinning. And I remember, I have this...
What age?
17. And I remember asking my cousin at the time, do you think this is normal?
Wow.
That we have to sneak out
to come eat pizza and enjoy
each other's company. And
wow.
And he sort of shocked me because he was like, hell no. Like, he was a pretty open-minded person and I wasn't at the time. I was like, really? It's like, do you think other kids get to do this?
Wow.
Because our upbringing was just so controlled. So video games and things like that was considered something that outside world did. We ended up getting computer games, not like Xbox and stuff, But some of my brothers and I, we were still humans and still kids, so we figured out a way to get computer games
through the internet.
Yeah. Ultimately, it was actually like floppy disks and stuff like that. But
y'all got it.
Yeah.
So y'all were rebelling.
Oh yeah.
How many?
This is what's funny about our rebellion. Our rebellion was to do normal shit.
Wow.
I rebelled so I could sneak out to go earn money to mow somebody. I snuck to go mow somebody's lawn so that I could get enough money so I could sneak off and go to Wendy's and McDonald's.
No.
Like, that was my rebellion. My sneaking out was to go do stuff that other kids I now know is normal.
Wow. I just cannot wrap my head. And you guys, up to what age do you think you started noticing, like, and you know what? I don't want to say it's not normal, because no matter whatever somebody lives is normal for them. So
100%.
When did you think I'm not like them? Their normal may not be your normal, but when did you decide, like,
who? My siblings?
Your rebellion. Your rebellion came from knowing that there was a side that was a certain way and you were stepping away from those.
I wouldn't say that was what my rebellion was. I think my rebellion was just wanting to do something that I wanted to do. So, for example, something that my siblings and I did all the time that we rebelled on, sneaking to go trick-or-treating.
Wow.
So we snuck out to go trick-or-treating. Like, we would cover for each other. And why do we do it? Because I wanted some fucking candy. Like,
and how many of his siblings would be staying, and how many of you guys would be going?
Why would we trick-or-treating?
No. So what?
In shifts.
Really?
Okay.
But what percentage of, say, if we took 44 of you guys, how many of them never really decided, okay, maybe I want to do these other things, that followed strict 100% to the core? Do you think a larger percentage, up to age 15, how many of y'all do you think really stayed in that 100% and didn't even think?
Only like
because when you start thinking about McDonald's, you're like stepping away from what the elders are telling you not to do.
Yeah.
As a collective, was there more of you guys that were like, okay, I want to go out?
Every one of us wanted candy at McDonald's.
Really?
Every one of us.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Now, we still believed that the church was true.
Wow.
We still believed that we just felt like we were rebelling. But we were sinning for what we wanted.
Wow.
Like,
but collectively, all of you guys, same.
My siblings
like,
wanted
I want
Wendy's.
I want this. I want to.
Yeah.
Wow.
100%.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, I have to ask you, just to compare and contrast, what are you up to at like 8 years old, 12 years old, 15, 16 years old?
Outside, doing whatever, hanging out with my brothers, skateboarding.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up born in Georgia, moved to an army town when I was about 5 years old. 5 to 9, lived inside of an army base.
Okay.
And then we moved outside slightly from there.
And when you say we, who is we?
Brothers.
How many?
At that time, 3.
Okay.
That I knew of.
Older, younger?
I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest of 3.
Okay.
So they were older, so they did their own thing. My next one was like 7 years older than me.
Oh, whoa.
Something like that. Like,
whoa.
If I could do the
big gap.
Yeah. So they were always on their own little thing.
So you must have been on your own, didn't you?
The whole time.
Dude.
The whole time. From the young age up, it's like my brothers are doing their thing, so I had to go outside and figure out my own little, like, okay, well, they got their friends, let me go do my own little rebellions. But our rebellions weren't as, I need to go eat McDonald's. Those came as treats, but it was more of like pushing the limits of like being outside too long, like, you know, sneaking out, of course, not too crazy that young, 8, 9, 10. That comes a little later, but 7s, 8, 9s outside playing basketball. I got my little group of friends. We're all the same age. We go down the street. We come outside. We go get in the groups. We break in the houses that are people that I have so many crazy stories.
Dude, I got to share something.
Oh my God.
You're making me think of some of the shit that we did.
Yeah.
First of all, there was a group. So there was literally cliques in my family, like there are in school.
Wow.
So there was what we called the 4 boys.
Wow.
The 4 boys were me and 3 of my brothers. 4 of us.
Yeah.
We're all a year apart.
Always and what?
We're a year apart.
Oh, okay, wow.
4 of us
Crazy.
within a year. So I'm like the second in there. So
All the same dad, different moms.
yeah, same dad, different moms.
Everybody.
There's 4 of us together, but my dad made sure that we called each other brothers.
Yeah.
And then there was 2 other brothers that were like 3 or 4 years older than us.
Yeah.
So the 6 of us would get in trouble a lot. So here's some of the shit we would do.
I love how you just keep it in there. Like
Yeah.
it's like so good. It's so
I'm just feeling it. Yeah, it's warm. We would fucking
Good.
man, this was not good. But we would because again, we just lived in a fenced yard. It was fenced, so we never went out. And at nighttime, sometimes when I'm like maybe 14, yes, going and sneaking in other people's houses and cars and finding change.
Yeah.
But probably the worst thing we would do, and I never participated in what I'm about to say. I just watched. Our way of getting entertainment was getting like fruit that's going bad, finding a street with cars going by, and just help
throwing it.
the fruit at the car with the hopes.
Wow.
With the hopes that not only did it hit the car,
Yeah.
you know what we wanted? Them
Something to
to
break.
chase us.
Oh my god.
We wanted to be chased.
They were outsiders to you guys. People in cars. People in cars. People in them. Those are outsiders to you guys. Y'all are like. Those are the other people.
They're gonna have no idea who you're.
Wow.
So I would go, and my brothers would pelt them with, let's say, peaches or something,
Yeah.
or rotten apples.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they get out of their car, and we just start running down a field, find our way to our house, get in bed, so our parents have no idea. Like there were times where cops would then patrol the street, knock on our door, and my dad like, "Not my boys. They've been in bed for an hour."
That's crazy. And a farm, and a little house, well, big house, 22 people, 40 people.
50 people ultimately, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. You guys, entertainment, what would be entertainment for you guys?
Basketball.
Basketball?
Which I want to say for my show.
Really?
That's how you and I met.
How cool.
You and I met through basketball.
How cool is that?
It's so cool, man.
How crazy.
It's
so you have a basketball
We have a basketball court on the property.
Wow.
I grew up watching Stockton, Carmelone. That was my entertainment, was watching basketball. We only had like 4 to maybe 8 channels.
Wow.
And the channels were mostly the news or public TV, no cable.
Yeah.
And the Utah Jazz would come on, but not every game.
Wow.
Some games weren't televised, so I would go get the radio.
You're listening to that.
Listen to it while I'm shooting the ball at night.
Crazy.
So I've always loved basketball.
What kind of hoop would you be shooting on?
10-foot hoop.
But like you made it or it's actual goal? Actual goal?
It's not glass.
I've seen a lot of craziness, and we've seen hoops that are made out of some board and then the damn milk carton that isn't put up there. I've seen some pretty crazy things. Y'all had a real.
My dad was actually pretty dope in a lot of ways. He's a mixed bag. My dad. Like there's some things about him that's like, whoa, not good. Like he was very controlling, very angry sometimes, but he also was genuinely trying to make our house dope for us. And so he built us the basketball court. We had an old hoop, but he ended up getting a really fucking good basketball hoop with at least a full half court.
Yeah.
3-point line, concrete.
Wow. And y'all out there playing that?
Yeah.
You and your brothers?
Yeah.
The 4 brothers always played hard.
There was about 8 of us actually that would play. Us 4 boys and my 4 olders. There's like 4 boys that are the oldest brothers.
Yeah.
And then there was like the 4
younger
boys. Under that, yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
So,
we played a lot of sports growing up. Always. Big sports. Always. Baseball, basketball, hockey, all kind of stuff. But we didn't play ice hockey. Where I'm from is Louisiana. It's a very, very poor state. Like, it's not the worst, it's not the poorest, but Louisiana itself is a very poor state. There's not a lot of stuff, but as kids, we made a lot of stuff happen for ourselves that really wasn't there. Like some of the courts growing up, I can just remember was so. You find a little playground. Once we moved off of base and got into a little town called Leesville, that's where we kind of started exploring and like. That was our first step. It's so funny. That was my first step into like an outside world. It's crazy. You came into an outside world, and when did you decide to leave your cult?
7 years ago.
You came
I've
out.
been in New York for 3 years.
Leesville was my like coming into like a little more open life. Like, oh wow, this is where we started learning to be outside.
How old were you?
We moved off base when I was like 9 or 10.
Cool.
And that's when I learned the venturing off on far. Where I grew up on a military base, the whole base became like your field.
Totally.
Like we felt safe inside of this little like.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. Louisiana itself is a very dangerous state.
Really?
100%. Like even in your safe parts, there's some craziness in Louisiana. Louisiana itself, I would say, I guarantee if you look it up, it's probably in the highest rankings for like the most dangerous cities.
Great like me.
Thank you.
That's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
For like the most dangerous, it would be definitely up there in the rating. But Leesville come out, man, we started learning so much craziness. Just what about drugs? Y'all had drugs there? Weed, nothing ever like that ended up.
Dude.
I probably started smoking for the first time when I was 11.
Yeah.
My stepsister gave me some weed. It was when I first smoked.
At 11.
At 11.
No way. Like,
You want to know some crazier stories about that? I've
Yeah.
seen, when I lived on base, I've seen kids as young as 4 and 5 smoking marijuana.
No way.
100%.
Dude, I didn't get high on marijuana until I left the cult.
So y'all never got introduced to anything inside of it. Alcohol?
This is actually kind of interesting. Mormonism is known for no alcohol,
Wow.
not even coffee.
Wow.
Mormonism doesn't have coffee or alcohol. And there's a lot of Mormon split-off groups. And almost all of them have no alcohol and no coffee.
Wow.
Except ours.
Wow.
So our particular sect of Mormonism had alcohol and coffee, which was a big part of our culture, especially coffee.
Wow.
Coffee was something that the community would get together to
Wow.
have coffee, like on Sundays and stuff,
Wow.
to like gather.
Yeah.
So, but alcohol still was not,
There.
it was
Wines?
once in a while, because we would have the sacrament, just like a lot of Christian churches have the sacrament.
Yeah.
And we would usually have the sacrament with bread or wafer stuff and water, but a special way to have the sacrament to make it feel more like Jesus' blood
Yeah.
is with wine. So we would have it once in a while, but still, I didn't get high until after I was 30.
Wow.
In fact, I went from leaving the cult to 2 weeks later, I was in Costa Rica on an ayahuasca retreat. I did ayahuasca.
That is the
before
one
I
you
got
smoke
high.
with, like, you
It's
took
like
it?
no, you don't smoke it. That's DMT maybe.
Okay.
It's like a
A
it's like a juice. It's like
Wow.
it's like you launch yourself to a new planet for like 12 hours. It's bananas.
Wow. You guys knew about drugs, knew about anything. You guys knew about the outs. How much of the outside world did you really know about growing up?
That's so hard to say because it depends on how you categorize the outside world. The way it felt, probably similar to how it might have felt on this army base. It sounded like the army base was sort of like your safe haven.
Right.
And then there's everything else.
Right.
So our life was this safe haven, but then you like flip on the news and it feels like chaos is everywhere around you.
Wow.
So it makes you actually appreciate
Right.
your environment a little
Right.
bit better, and you think, oh, we got something really good here.
Right.
Like, because it's crazy in Chicago, in New York City. Like the first time I came to New York City,
How old?
I was 27.
But you knew about it before you came?
Well, 9/11 happened.
Oh, okay.
And so I knew about it, and like I was milking a cow that morning.
Wow.
Like that's where I was.
Wow,
but,
so funny.
But this is what's wild. I was married. This just gives you a sense of how we thought of the outside world. When I landed in New York when I was 27, I'd been married for 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm not a child.
Yeah.
I had like 10 missed calls from my dad.
Wow.
So I'm like, what the fuck? He almost never called me. I was living in California at that time.
Yeah.
I was living my life. But I had 10 missed calls from my dad. So I called him back and was like, I heard you're in New York. And I was like, yeah, here for the weekend. Why? What's up? He's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. What's up? He's like, you're in New York. That's where the terrorists live.
Wow.
That was his conception.
Crazy.
Like, are you safe? Are
Right.
you okay?
Right,
I
right,
heard
right,
you're in New York. That's
Wow.
where the terrorists live.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
Wow.
The outside world was there, so drugs, we knew about.
Yeah. But no way we'd
Movies.
mess with them.
No, not really.
No way.
Later on in life, my younger siblings, this was after I graduated high school and everything,
Yeah.
my younger siblings ended up going to public school.
Mm-hmm.
And when my siblings,
So good.
yeah, so
Amazing.
good. Thank you so much.
No, we're gonna set you up in it 100%.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Look.
Yeah, so we knew about drugs
Yeah.
in a sense,
Yeah.
but it was like so demonized until my younger sibling got into weed through kids at school and that sort of thing. Yeah, man. Like, honestly, drugs has been one of my favorite parts of exploration. Like, it's genuinely been helpful
Wow.
because, like, one of the first drugs I ever did, and I know they say don't do drugs or whatever, but I want to be honest with the shit I did. So
Right,
one of the things
right.
I did is like, right when I left the religion, a short time after leaving after doing ayahuasca, I went to my first EDM concert.
Yeah.
And what do you do at EDM concert? Well, some people do
Ecstasy,
Molly or
some
ecstasy.
MDMA.
And so I had MDMA.
Yeah.
I think it was MDMA or Molly or something.
Probably Molly.
But it changed my life. I can't even tell you how much it changed my life.
Wow.
Because what it did is it made me, you know what it feels like.
I've not used it.
Really?
Done weed. I smoke weed consistent,
You've
but
never done Molly or
Never.
ecstasy?
I may have ate a couple ecstasy pills, yes.
Okay, I gotta tell you what
Yeah.
it did for me.
But you know, you don't really know what they are
Yeah, that's right.
on the streets. So
right.
my ecstasy pills, I wouldn't say what
Yeah.
it was, but
Yeah. That's definitely valid because I've
Yeah.
had a bad trip that was not
don't
good.
know. Yeah, you don't know.
That was laced with
But
something.
I do enjoy shrooms.
Dude, shrooms have
I
been
do-
so good for me.
I do enjoy shrooms all the way.
But the thing I have to say what Molly did that was helpful beyond the Molly, Molly makes you feel what feels like love. And what it made me realize, especially coming from where I came from, is this is going to sound wild to say, but that I'd almost never fully felt love ever.
Wow. Wow.
Everything that I thought was love
Yeah.
wasn't. Everything I thought was love.
What is that?
Ethan, try the ginger.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you for that, brother.
Thank you.
Good.
To culture.
Good.
That's good.
That's very good.
Yeah,
It's
tangy.
different. But a very, very. Okay. That was cool. Yeah, that was wild. That was different. There's alcohol in there or no? A ginger shot.
Yeah, but there's got to be like ginger in there, right?
That's ginger.
Ginger,
Organic ginger.
organic ginger.
Organic, how to call it, cane sugar.
Let me see.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Inside, like,
Is there like cayenne in there? Like
I know
is
the
that
hot,
just-
right?
There's a little
a
hot. Is that
like
just from the ginger?
the hot pepper.
from ginger.
All
Well,
ginger.
hot,
Ginger.
hot pepper too. But I feel it too. I almost feel like a.
Yeah, squeezing.
It feels like it's doing something good for my throat. That's good.
Good.
Thank you, bro.
Crazy.
You're welcome.
Thank you, brother. Good.
I'll be right back.
But what Molly gave me was a reference point. So even when I wasn't on Molly, it was the first time it gave me this reference point of what love
Feels
felt
like.
like. And so it's actually helped me in literally all of my interactions with human beings.
Yeah.
Because things that I thought were love, it helped me identify manipulation. Because there were so many times
You thought
where
it was
I
love?
conditional
Wow.
as fuck.
Wow.
Where somebody was trying to get me to do a certain thing,
Yeah.
and I would do the thing, and then they would treat me better, but it was more just like I wasn't now getting pressured because I did the thing.
Yeah.
And so Yeah, drugs genuinely helped me in that way.
Wow.
Mushrooms have too.
Mushrooms are medicinal. 100%. I will argue anybody down with that. Mushrooms are medicinal. 100%. I believe there's so much that can come from using them properly to self-heal or to whatever. I believe in that so heavily.
I have a confession.
Okay.
When you and I met,
Yeah.
I was on a little bit of mushrooms.
You was on mushrooms at that
Bit. When we first met.
Wi-Fi. I'm about to say.
A little bit.
I'm like, wait a minute, did I figure out that? Wow. You were on mushrooms that day.
Yeah, a little bit because
You were exploring. Wow.
I agree with you. Mushrooms for me, not all the time. I do it very rarely. The last time I had a good set of mushrooms besides that weekend
Yeah.
was probably like 6 months ago or a
How
year
funny. How funny.
ago. But
You were exploring. Okay.
I was exploring.
Wow, it's so funny. Was he?
was the chef.
That was cool.
that was the chef that gave us
Okay, cool.
Dope.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Thank you, Abraham.
That's good on this. This is beautiful. I want some more fufu, really, but
So, where did you pick up this curiosity that we like vibed on when we first met about, like, I mean, because you moved to New York 3 years ago, I moved to New York.
same kind of craziness. You know what I seen was your creativity.
Say more.
No matter how wild it was when I first met you, I could tell you were exploring. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I was like, but I could tell you were excited. You were ready. You were like, I need some competition. Like whenever I said, oh, he's on. I'm like, but I knew you were exploring it. I could tell your creativity off of that. Just by the way you were moving and things, I could tell you're creative. And that's what the first thing that struck me as interesting to you. I'm like, all right, I like that. And I love real and I love genuine. I'm like, it's creative. And I felt it and I seen it. And then we had a look at you asked me about my shirt. I'm like, all right, he's real all the way. That's crazy.
That interaction was so, I love shit like that.
Wow,
It just,
random. Came up.
Where it just clicked. Like finding
did.
people that are on a similar vibe. But again, one of the things that struck me with you is you seem instantly interested in culture
All the way.
and
All the way.
exploring the world.
All the way. All
like,
the way.
like I showed you my channel, you were like, oh, I get it, I see it.
I seen it right then. I'm like, okay, that's where like the channel. I'm like, okay, I see your vision, and when you showed me all that, I'm like, okay, I can see what direction he is going on. I knew right then. But you know, coach, like you said, I love culture.
Where did
so
that
much.
come from for you? What made you curious about culture, or what made you even move to New York 3 years ago?
So many stories about that. Oh my God, I could shoot a movie. When it's
Maybe
done,
we will sometime.
you know what I mean. At one point, it's gonna come up. But New York pushed me because of the money, the way things flow, the opportunity. Literally,
Is that why you got that tat?
yeah, I have a lot.
Is that a manifestation tat?
All of it, yes. Like this is my son though. It's one of my favorite tattoos though. That's beautiful.
Is that a chessboard?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
You play chess?
Yeah.
Good. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love it. But yeah, the money and the fast pace and the opportunities. In our sense of how everything came up is another opportunity that would have never been possible in the places that I'm from.
100%.
You don't get to
Wouldn't have that.
cross paths with many people, a
Yeah.
certain small group of people.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people you stay away from. You wouldn't really be randomly at a basketball park playing doing some, and then run into somebody and have a conversation and be like, oh, we're on the same kind of mindset. Because like I say about New York, I don't care what you do out here, there's somebody that is doing the same thing that you're doing. Like there is a community for you to be a part of, to learn, to see.
Yep.
Where I'm from, it's like country and hood. Like you're country or you're thugging. Like I don't know how to explain it any better than that. Like couple in between, like, but that's where it is. Out here, oh my God, look how beautiful this place is that we get to come enjoy and just step out into the city and go explore something so amazing. And then we could leave this and walk 5 minutes down the road and be into
Completely
another country.
100%. That's why I love New York so bad. Like people, like when I moved here, there wasn't a single human being in my life that thought it was a good idea.
Wow.
They thought,
Wow.
wait, are you going on a vacation?
Wow.
How long are you going to be there? I'm like, no, it's my home.
Wow.
You don't understand. I found the place that I belong. Like, after 35 years or whatever, I found where I belong. And one of the reasons I love it here, and I'm still traveling and I want to travel more, and there's experiences I have around the world.
Can't stop.
But the reason I want to come, I love coming back here, is what you just said. It literally feels like I'm in Africa for a second right now. And I can walk down and be in China for a little bit.
Yep.
I can walk down and be in Koreatown.
Yep.
You know, there's so much culture. I can be hanging out with musicians that are making it, doing their music. I was just actually hanging out with an artist last night that just put her first single on Spotify and talking about the process of writing music. I'm like, that's so dope. Like, it's so up my alley. It is feeding my soul in such a big way I can't even explain. Like, where it actually makes me feel grateful I grew up in a cult. Like, genuinely grateful because I didn't taste it, and now I am.
Wow.
And that contrast, man, I love contrasts. Contrasts, to me, like hot and cold, like you learn through that. Like, growing up in a cult and then like being thrown myself into New York City, it feels great, man. Like,
and you get to experience it from a completely different mindset.
Yeah. Yeah. Sort of fresh.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, because I didn't grow up in it. So
it's crazy to find the appreciation in something that, I don't know, what do you consider it now? Bad?
What?
The cult. The Mormonism. Well, what do you consider it now?
That's a good question.
Do you consider it evil, bad, or...
Through a lot of phases. I've gone through a lot of phases. And honestly, if I'm being really honest, I'm more of in a neutral zone of it right now. I honestly think, and probably this is partly because it's my story and I come from it, it is one of the most fascinating things that has ever come out of humanity. Like the whole, what it means about people for this thing to have happened, and for a guy, the founder of Mormonism, Joseph Smith, to get caught fucking a person outside of his marriage.
Wow.
And because he was going to lose his prophet status, he had to save face. So he created this revelation that polygamy was God's way just to save face.
Wow.
People believed him so much that for 200 years people have been polygamists, to the point that that's why I am born. I am born over some dude's cover-up story of 200 years ago. That's fascinating to me. And so the fact I'm born into that, and people believe it so much that I'm the 11th of 45 kids.
Wow.
The more I'm out of it, the more I just sort of zoom out and be like,
wow,
what the fuck did I just walk into?
Wow.
And again, I don't know what I think and what I believe about supernatural life and like if I'm a soul or whatever, but sometimes I like to think if there is such a thing as like I have a soul, and I sort of pick this, I'm like, it feels like what my soul is like an escape artist, like a musician that like gets their hands tied behind their back,
and you're out,
thrown in a cage and thrown to the bottom of the ocean and seeing if they can get out. I feel like that happened to my life. I'm like, let's put you in a cult.
Wow.
Let's like make you controlled in every capacity and see if you can wiggle your way out of that one. That's what it feels like in my soul. And that's interesting to me.
What is one of the biggest culture shocks, as in just jumping out from where you were to the middle of New York? I'm gonna get a water too.
Yeah, sounds good.
You want one?
Yeah, yeah.
I can get it.
Brother.
I thought you could share it with me.
Thank you, brother.
You want me to open it for you? I know you're a little messy over there.
I appreciate that.
He took his fingers out of it. He has not took his fingers out of it.
Honestly, it feels good. This makes me want to start finger painting.
Why?
I think it's going to be something I try. But honestly, culture shock, man, it's all the time. It's hard to know.
It still hasn't stopped.
Yeah, it's all the time. Like, again, literally this episode is perfect because it's like until I met you,
Yeah.
and you showed me fufu, it
Yeah.
didn't even cross my mind
Right.
that adults somewhere in New York are eating with their hands
Wow.
only
It wouldn't
and
even-
getting messy like this.
Right.
It wouldn't have even registered. Which again is what I also love about New York, is I can live here for 20 or 30 years
And not experience everything.
and not experience everything. Like
Yes.
unless you told me there's this
Yes. Yes.
cuisine in North Harlem. Or,
Right here, you walk past it, you would never think of the experience you could have coming inside of this place
Yeah.
just by walking from the outside.
Yeah.
Like, and you're passing so many other places that you don't even know about either.
Yeah.
Walk down here, and by the time we get to the next third or fourth block, we don't pass 6 other experiences that we could have had.
I say walking in New York to me is sort of like walking through Instagram in real life in a way. Like or TikTok. Like you're just walking
How
through
cool was that?
and you're just
How cool was that?
yeah, so cool.
How cool was that? Wow, that was a good way to say it. Like you're really experiencing Instagram in real life from
Yeah.
all the
Like how you scroll and
Wow.
you just walk down the street, you're seeing new things.
nice car, this food place. You walk past the ice cream shop.
Oh, there's
you
Adam
see-
Sandler. There's this person. Like
Wow.
you actually
you're-
see celebrities too. Did you know that Adam Sandler played at the basketball court we met at?
Really?
He came every day for 2 weeks.
No way.
Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah.
That's the one he goes to.
Yeah.
So you know which one that is. So we got to go back. I don't know which one that
I live right across the street.
That was a random day for me.
Yeah, that basketball court is why I picked to live where I live.
Really?
Which is literally right there. I live right
Wow.
there.
That was a completely random trip for us.
Dude,
we
how did you
ended
find
up
that court?
walking up and seeing it out of the corner of my eye. It's like, okay,
Did
we're
you
gonna
just
go here.
take the train to 2nd Avenue?
And
or-
we just, I don't even know where we get off the train at. I don't believe it was at a 2nd Avenue. I don't think. Which one?
And there's
By Whole Foods?
no, there's a.
Oh, it's the fresh brewed, or it's a coffee. That would be another episode for a chill, nice, calm
I am such a coffee person.
over coffee, a beautiful coffee.
I'm
We could
such-
do it. We could do that that's
Yeah.
another very cool experience. That is like,
I think I'm done. Can I use my hands, my dirty hands in the bucket? Or
yeah,
how's it work?
yeah. Now you clean yourself.
Okay.
Now you clean yourself in the bucket, and that's your way of
Oh my God.
like, that's
I don't know, man. Like just eating this and everything, it just
Well,
shows that there's so much out there
exactly.
outside of our bubble. Not everybody grew up in a cult, but here's something I've learned. Everybody grew up in a bubble.
Right.
Everybody has
Their
some
own
bubble.
little world. Everybody,
Yeah.
everything is perspective in life.
Mhm.
Every single person has a different perspective, and that's how their reality is. Your reality is not my reality.
Right.
But your reality, you would never. If I tell you you're wrong about everything, you're lying about everything, you can only be shocked because to you, you experienced it. So your reality was there. My reality was never real.
Yeah.
That wasn't real. That wasn't this. But truly, outside of what I was doing, you were doing it at the same time. But your own self, which is a crazy thought of how this is so new to us, so crazy to us, so culture shocking to us. And the people beside us, this is 100% the basics of their life. This is what they...
This was so new for me. This is some people's like complete normal. They eat like this all the time. Yeah.
And we see it as a culture shock to come out and do this
And
because
with
it's
our
a...
hands. Yeah.
It's a shock to us, and I love that so much because you have to experience all that stuff. You have to see other sides of everything to develop a better perception of reality, because the reality is all of this is happening at the same time. Your life you lived really was going on when my life was.
Right.
But from my perspective, I didn't see it. So I didn't know. I didn't realize that this was normal to somebody else, in the same sense of this food and what we did here. We never would have been like, Mom, cook me some fufu with this and let's just eat this at the table with our hands.
Yeah.
Never could even.
Yeah.
Same as them, same as me, same as you. They could have never seen your cult life.
Yeah.
Your cult life is still so many questions available. Like, so many.
It's so exciting too what you're saying. I think it's why I love what I'm the life I'm living right now, and what I'm trying to do with the show is like recognizing, like this is happening everywhere all the time, and I didn't realize it, and I don't think a lot of people realize it. How much there are like so many people's normal, but other bubbles of people have never heard about and never seen it.
Right.
Like I know for a fact that almost nobody in my state, let alone my religion, has eaten like food like this.
Never.
And I'm like, I could do something like this every fucking day.
Right.
Like try something new. It's
something new.
It helps me grow as a human being.
It does.
And it makes you even, I think, perhaps even appreciate your own normal in a way, because you're like, there are some things that you think are just the normal, and you start to realize, wait, this is a distinct thing
that
from where
you got to have, that I didn't get to have, they didn't get to have. You got to experience that.
And we can share it. And we can get curious about it.
Right,
we can
right.
What's it like to have 44 siblings? What's it like to, live
carelessly,
in
freely outside, living my life, no restrictions. Like, I can go off and do anything what I want. I got some money, sold some stuff. I could go to the store, get some McDonald's or whatever I need to do, completely at a leisure of no worries about this
about
thing.
religion.
We never really experienced religion. Like I said, I was by myself. I didn't fall into any kind of religions growing up. Nobody was there to say, okay, this is this, this is that. Everything that I've learned in life came from touching the hot stove. It's like, okay, now I know that shit is hot.
I think that's the way, man.
You know, like everything that I came up on, it was truly, okay, that's why I don't need to do that.
That's the way, man. Yeah, because that's raw data. You're not just like the way I was raised. And in a way, leaving the cult is to get to what you started with. Like leaving the cult for me, and maybe this is what I'll start to wrap up with, and what I love what we did today for the audience is I realized that my entire life had been dictated to me, how to live, how to dress, but more than that, it was getting information outside of me. It wasn't touching the hot stove. My entire life was other men telling me the stove was hot. And me saying, I want to go touch it.
Wow.
I want to go live it. I want, like, instead of outside in, I want it to be inside out. I want to step into the experience. I want to taste it. I want to know what heartbreak feels like. I want to know what falling in love feels like. I want to know what rejection feels like. I want to know what eating fufu feels like. Like, I want to go taste life. Like, and I could go to hell. Like, it's a big conversation for another episode, which I did talk about in last episode. Like, but also leaving was like, for me to have a normal life, cost me facing hell and damnation. Just to live how most people live normally. Like, I had to but I chose it because I got one life. And if it means going to hell to get to eat fufu and get to go live the way I want to live and to go touch the hot stove,
you're there.
I want it.
You've already got to experience some that would have been considered taboo for you.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of it right now in New York City.
In New York fucking city, from a small town in Utah.
Imagine that.
Man. Yeah. So, man.
That was good.
So good.
That was all the way good.
Yeah, I think if there's any, and I want to say, if you come up with anything, if there's something you want to say as we wrap this episode, please subscribe. If you guys want more, if you want me to have more experiences like this, maybe Matt and I will do some more stuff, maybe the coffee place.
We have to do that.
Yeah. But I think if there's a theme in this whole thing, I just want to really start celebrating curiosity. Celebrate curiosity.
I think that comes with the culture of experiencing other things, that curiosity. But it's crazy, the curiosity, you can't even become curious about everything because you don't know what it is. So you're not curious about it, but you want to experience it. So it's brand new to you. You don't know anything about what this was before we came.
Yeah.
but in your mind you were curious for more stuff like this.
Yeah.
You knew it was on the outside, on the other side. You're like, okay, now let me go get into the mix of this. And I think the way to explore all that is through culture, man. From the learning from somebody else's point of view, eating the way somebody else ate. You know, I think all that wraps around what culture truly is about.
Yeah, it's so much more than food. You're learning about people through food. You're learning about ways of life. You're learning about
all of that.
an entire experience and upbringing through what they do.
Through, however, whatever bit of information you decide to use. If anything in life, there's information available, and whatever is happening, it's up to you to use it or to learn from that. The way we learned about this food and how these people eat and the way that they do that, we're learning little bits about them through something that it isn't even them physically. Their food, the way they make this, the way they do their little things, the dipping in the hands, it's a beautiful thing, man. I'm so glad to be a part of this today, man. That was a beautiful. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Besides the coffee, what's something that you're curious about? What do you wanna taste? What do you wanna try? What's something you haven't tried yet? And it could be an experience too.
Foreign countries such as Indonesia, those far off would be my want and my curiosity to see the way that they're living in a completely different. Even in Afghanistan, you went to.
I'd love to go to Afghanistan.
To go over somewhere like that I have no clue truly about how they are. Just like I did with you today. I didn't want to learn about Mormonism or learn about codes and things. I wanted it strictly to come from you, raw, real.
That's the way to do it.
And that was crazy.
That'd be so dope. Maybe that'll be something, maybe a foreshadowing, dropping down in Afghanistan.
Imagine.
I want
we get to try some coffees down there. You know, I don't know if down there they do it on the sand. You see it? They heat it up in the little thing. You've seen that? You know what I'm talking about?
And I've seen a lot of times they don't use tables. I don't think. I think they just sit on the ground too.
And sit there and enjoy it. I would love to do it. Love.
Where do you guys want to go? Or where do you want me to go? Drop us in the comments. We're gonna wrap up it there. Matt, my hands I think are kind of clean now.
Still, we got
so
bro.
much for doing
crazy.
Like and subscribe. I made a mess of myself, but
that was crazy. That was beautiful. And now they're about to take care of us with some jollof.
Jollof is what it's called. This is a championship trophy that they won for best jollof. You've won competitions with this?
Yes, for this Nike, Instagram, and DoorDash and Nike too battle.
What is this called?
This is a trophy for Jollof.
Okay, I thought this was just like a display of the food, but it's a trophy.
No, so let me get you a little bit at least so you can say you know what it tastes like and why it's the one.
Okay. I'm so excited. I'm trying jollof for the first time. I'm actually a big rice fan too. Oh my goodness. What do I, oh yeah.
No, be different.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Yeah, we'll take a few bites as we're signing off.
Okay. Just when we thought it was over with.
Okay, let's do it. This is your first time.
My first one with it, so we about to see right now what it's like.
Oh God.
Let's see.
How does that just rice? It's rice with some flavor.
Wow. That flavor underneath, whenever you get to it, is crazy. Wow.
This just goes to show, guys, whatever you want to do, jump in. It gets better and better and better. Go do your thing. Stay curious. I'll see you in the comments. I'll see you on the next episode. Peace. You're the chef, right?
Yeah.
Can I just say thank you on video?
Welcome.
That was fantastic. My first time ever trying this type of food.
An Accra restaurant, Accra Express, from 63 East 125th Street.
Highly recommended. 5 stars, 5 out of 5.
Thank you.
So good.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
So good.
Thank you for coming.
So good.
Thank you for coming.